ওয়াও, সুইট 16 বলে যে একটা সিরিজ এক্সিস্ট করে সেটা যদি তার মনে আছে? Hi guys, this is Joyetar and welcome back to the second episode of my YouTube series Sweet 16. So basically this is a birthday series which is organized on the eve of my 16th birthday, which went a long time ago from now on, back on 21st May. And I know I am back with the second episode after so long, but I can explain. So basically the content of this episode, unlike episode 1 of Sweet 16, it's not really that happy and exciting. It's more of a deeper emotion. I mean, how do I explain? Basically there were tears. So I wasn't quite sure if I should talk about it on a public platform like YouTube and talk about this tears and sad stuff and all. But then I felt that I think I personally, in my personal life, embrace both my happy and sad moments. I feel both equally deserves to be talked about. And also from my YouTube channel, I'm organizing a series called Underrated Heartache. Underrated Heartache is happening where we talk about feelings and we embrace our feelings. So it would be very hypocritic of me in my personal life, if I don't practice that, if I only talk about my happy emotions and not the sad ones. So I decided that, okay, let's just talk about it. So yeah, it took a while for me to be sure that I want to talk about it, and also in this time of taking a decision if I want to talk about it or if I don't want to talk about it, I had my finals, and also I was really sick for a while, and also I was busy with some other work. So all involved, somehow it was not getting done, but hey, now I'm here to talk about it. So basically in the morning of 21st May, it was a Friday morning, I received 2 mails in my Gmail account. And the 2 of the mails were from 2 different friends. And interestingly, the 2 mails, they had very contrasting messages for me on my 16th birthday. So the first mail that I read, it was from a friend who was a really close friend of mine back when I was in grade 6 and grade 7. Basically, for those who have watched Underrated Heartache Session 5, you guys will understand. She's one of those 6 people I talked about, and interestingly, she was basically my closest friend from the 6 of them. So her mail basically wanted to say that she has blocked me and she just don't want to continue our friendship, and she just wants both of us to move on. So as I said, those of you who have watched Underrated Heartache Session 5, you guys already know that I have moved on back in December 2020 from the entire thing. So it really wasn't a very shocking thing for me to know that, oh my god, our friendship is ending, or we have to move on, or stuff like that. The only surprising factor was that I was like, why would she block me? Because we usually block a person when I don't know, when their texts are bothering us or something like that, probably. But I wasn't even texting her. I mean, we weren't even talking. But anyways, as I said, self care is very important. So if that brought her peace, then I'm happy for her. I mean, it doesn't really matter because anyways we weren't talking, and we anyways moved on, right? I mean, and I think what she said is really right. Her mail had a very good point, because there is no point of just faking our friendship, and I'm happy that she finally expressed her emotions, that too on my birthday, that let's just not be fake about it, let's just move on. That's the best decision. And as I said, I already moved on, so it wasn't that of a shocking thing for me. And the second mail was basically from Mochika, also about whom I have talked in Underrated Heartache Session 5. So she is one of my current friends. So I don't know actually how do I talk about her mail and what her letter said. Let's just watch a video.
So ভাবতেছিলাম I'm emotional কিছু লিখবো, but then I realized Mu is not as শিক্ষিত as you is. And I can't even give you a birthday card or a gift, nor a hug. Depressing as it is, all I can do is say words. Well, some say words have little value, while others believe in its tremendous strength. And since it is your birthday, let me waste your time with an essay, just in case you're bored. I'm not gonna say we have been besties since childhood. Neither can I say it's been ages since I know you, because I didn't. And to be honest, I didn't even like you a year back. But you know that already. Oh, and I also remember being really jealous of you, ranting out shit rumors about you, bitching about you seems so satisfying. But you know that already, the imperfect me. To me, you were always a annoying, talented little school celebrity, and I got jealous. But you know, yeah, you know everything. Don't worry, এখন আর লাগে না. Now that I talk to you, and I can explore my peculiarities a lot more. Trust me, you're more peculiar than I am, and that's what I love. You, my dear, are nuts. তোর screw পাক্কা ঢিলা আছে. You are the ghee to my pulao, the ketul to my fuchka, the chini to my coffee, the filler to my anime, the sharbat to my iftar. See the compliments I'm giving you there from the heart. The conditioner to my shampoo, the napa to my headache, the jeera pani to my gastric. And now you should know how much I love you. You should appreciate my presence. This might be a birthday letter, but I still need to say this. Stop freaking stressing the shit out of yourself. I mean it. Take a break. Stress is not good for you at all. Salute Mari to all and an all-rounder like you. Baby ki na paros. I got awesome nicknames from you. Not revealing. Bobo na. If I were a straight guy, I would have definitely fallen for you, and that's true. I admire your approach to life. I admire the way you actually are unaffected by what people say. I admire how you manage everything: school, singing, recitation, writing. Kisu bad disi ami. I admire the way you bond with people. I admire the way you don't judge others. Most importantly, I admire the way you made me change my perspective of perceiving others. Speaking of which, তোর আরো রাইটা পড়তে চাই. It's your birthday, so I congratulate you on surviving another year on this planet. Just global warming. I may not have triggered emotionally, but I mean it. I hope you become a better person than you already are. I hope you get more subscribers on your YouTube channel. I hope you publish more write-ups this year. I hope you experience more ups and downs. I hope you get more opportunities to enjoy what you love. I hope you get even more wishes this year. I hope you make new friends, but not as good as me because I don't want to be replaced. মনে রাখিস কিন্তু, মেরে ফেলবো. I hope you stay single. Crucially, I hope to see your teeth fall out and your hair go grey. And yes, every time I say this, they said I forgot your birthday. Don't fool yourself, Bish. You know me. I'm the goddess of faijlami, and that's very true. You know that very already. And one more thing. Once again, happy birthday, love. তোর জানের জান কলিজা সুইট হইছে.
Reaction video where there were tears in my eyes, basically. That is because of the first mail. I mean, it might be the reaction video of the second mail, but you might feel that it's the feeling of the first mail because the first mail was a lot on the sadder version, because no matter how much I say that I moved on and stuff, but I mean, underrated heartache session 5 audience can understand, I guess. It's not so easy when a best friend says you that just blocked you and let's just move on. no matter how much you have moved on, it's still not easy because it reminds you of so much things, so many memories that you have experienced with her. So I wouldn't say it was easy for me, but clearly if you're thinking like that my tears are for the first mail, it's wrong, because after reading the first mail I was like, okay. And it took a little effort to digest this fact and to be like, okay, let's just accept it. But after reading Abunte's letter, I was like, my god, I mean, do I really deserve so much love? Because I don't know, after reading such a letter, the first letter, and reading another letter that is just giving me so much love, these two feelings just mixed up and I was just crying for so long, and I don't know how to talk about it actually. Now, in case you have realized, I received 2 mails, both in the morning, and 2 of them had completely different messages for me. One saying that let's just leave our friendship and move on, and the other was just involving me more with a new relationship or friendship, which is just 2 different things, and it's so ironical that I received the 2 at the same time and read it 2 at the same time. I don't know, yeah. But also I think it is also symbolizing that I received these 2 mails exactly on my 16th birthday, and I think it's although it's an ironical event by itself, and I think it's also symbolizing this fact that I'm growing up, you know. I mean, we all know that as we grow up, we have different chapters in life, and some people will come in one chapter of life, and some people will fade away from the another chapter of life, and there are just so many chapters of life, and people come and people go. And exactly on my 16th birthday, life gave me a symbol that I'm growing up, because exactly on this day I got that final message that, okay, this person finally has actually got out of my life. This person actually faded away from my current chapter of life, and another person came, stepped in my current chapter of life, and it's just so ironical and symbolizing. I don't know. My life is turning into a literature, you see. I've said this before as well in Underrated Hearted Session 5 that it's okay for friends to fade away after a certain point in life. What matters is the time in between when we are with them together, and what really matters is how we behave with them during that time, because that really determines how we are as a human being. That determines, because how we treat the people around us really shows that I am this kind of a human being. So I don't have any grudges against anyone, and I will never have any grudges against anyone if someone fades away from my life. What matters is how we are behaving and treating each other when we are in each other's chapter of life, and let's just not hurt anyone. And also I received another letter on my birthday that is from one of my aunt, and I'm very close to her. She's like my friend, like my sister, like my partner in doing lame stuff. You basically get the vibe of relationship we share. So yeah, her letter was very emotional as well. I cried after reading that as well. I mean, I think it was full of a lot of true emotions and a lot of true events, and I think truth is always emotional when we read it. So yeah, it was very emotional as well. And one final thing, the very final thing that I think I'm trying to bring a change in me after my 16th birthday, and after all that has happened relating to my 16th birthday, all these letters and stuff, is I am trying to give more importance and value to my family members. It can be anyone, a mother, a father, a grandparents, a sister, brother, cousin, whoever they are. I am trying to spend more time with them, and despite all my busy schedule and stuff, because I genuinely started feeling that these are the people who really want me in their life. So I should start valuing the people who wants me in their life rather than crying over people who does not value me in their life, and most importantly, these are the only people who will remain constant in no matter what chapter of life I am. And all the other people whom I'm crying about, they are temporary actually. They will change, they will definitely change in different according to different chapters of life. But these family members, they are just the constants. So I genuinely realized and felt, this is not an advice or suggestion, please don't think like that. I genuinely felt after my 16th birthday, and I'm trying to do it as well, that I should start expressing my love for them more often.